Hey, heidi ho there, tubers. Oh, it's Thursday. I wasn't planning on doing one of these videos today, but what the heck. Got the sewer bumper guys out doing their thing. Be my first day back in a couple days. I've missed yesterday and the day before. Sick again. Just walking around getting ready for work, I'm short of breath. Bugs have sure been going around. I don't know if this is a continuation of what I had back in November, or because I never really got over that. A lot of people been out the last few weeks. Not too good. The idle smooths out a little bit here. Yeah, she's getting better. Once in a while, it's just got a little shake to it, but once it runs for a moment, then it goes away. I know I got one plug that's fouled in the past. I need to pull that out and just check it. See if we can sneak past these guys without killing any of them. That would be best for everybody involved, I think. Oh, good times, good times. Weather's been kind of cold. Well, I don't want to say cold. Actually, it was kind of warm last night. We got up around midnight and it was still 46 degrees outside. But it's been wet, as you can see. The type of weather a good cold loves to hang around in. Looks like an eviction notice on that house there. A couple of them in this neighborhood now. People getting kicked out. Yeah, I've read a couple stories on the 787. Can't really remember what they are though. I mean, it's ANA. They've replaced 10 batteries since they took first delivery of their planes last year. So that's a little disheartening there. Why are the batteries going so bad? Now they're looking at the monitoring systems, because I guess the batteries are okay. Now it's the monitoring systems that watch over the batteries and how they're charging and discharging and whatnot that's the big concern. But we'll get through it. Get into work, see what the latest news is. Yank at all my buddies. Wait for all the traffic to get by. Everybody's making turns but not using their turn signals. That nasty weather back east, huh? Was that the Mississippi Valley and certain areas down there getting tornadoes and blowing all the cars off the highway? Not a good time. I'm not talking a whole lot right now. I'm still trying to catch my breath. And Mr. Pierce Bruce MKRB. Heard you guys had a little earthquake down there in Vancouver this morning. 3.7. It's enough to shake, rattle, and roll a little bit. Earthquakes are no fun. I was living in the Bay. Actually, we had just moved back to California, into the Bay Area. In 1989, when the big one hit in the Bay Area, where the Bay Bridge came down and the World Series was canceled for a day or two, was postponed. The Embarcadero collapsed. And geez, we were 60, 70 miles away and it still shook us pretty good. I don't know, maybe only been about 40 or 50 miles. Either way, that was a good sized earthquake. Biggest one I've ever been through. That was, I think they finally downgraded it to a 6.9. We were calling it a 7.1 for a long time. That was a big earthquake. Got the land on the right there for sale. I've seen that sign before. Yeah, I didn't really do much of anything Sunday. It was kind of cold and dreary. Spent all day Saturday out playing with those snowmobiles, or at least the one. Came back and that's when this thing started up. I feel it tickle in the back of my throat. I made it through work on Monday, but I wasn't feeling good. I was having hot flashes. The fever was kicking in. And I woke up Tuesday and says, nope, not going to work. Had a heck of a time sleeping Tuesday night. All congested, not feeling well, so I took some cold medication, some nighttime cold medication. That stuff knocked me out. I didn't wake up till 1:45 the next day, afternoon. I usually head for work about 1:40. It's 1:47 now, so yeah, it takes me 20-30 minutes just to get ready for work, make the lunch, brush my teeth, and get my work clothes on, so. Yesterday I says, no, I'm going to take the day off. I still wasn't feeling all that great. Still not 100%, but we'll get through it. Of course, I forgot to bring the daytime stuff. We haven't taken any yet, so hopefully we'll make it. Yeah, Mr. Cook's snowmobile, the one there, he's a good runner. We got a little bit of flack from some of you folks. Yeah, we should have used starting fluid, but you got to remember, again, it's cheap. We had no starting fluid. Down the spark plugs. The first, I didn't show you guys a whole lot of stuff that we did. You know, we did the gas thing a little bit, just trying to prime the fuel pump. Found out that wouldn't go, so pulled the pump. It was doing okay, just wasn't getting fuel into it. The carbs were plugged up, so we actually pulled all 3 carburetors off. Gave them a quick cleaning. Vibrating loose again on this side. It's just me. But yeah, we did that. The both clutches were seized up, so I had to pull those apart, get them to free up, and sand the rust off, grease them up. It's going to need a new belt. And you saw when we tried to pull it out, there was no steering. Well, there's a collar that steering shaft rides in down on the bulkhead right behind the motor. It's basically frozen up solid in there, rusted up. A lot of corrosion on this thing. Yeah, it doesn't seem to have a whole lot of miles on it, so it hasn't run in quite a while. It was also jetted for the high altitude. That's another reason why we were having problems getting it to start. Needs to rejet those carbs. But we did change the spark plugs. Once we knew that it would run, got the thing to fire up and get it to run on its own. Tinkered around with it. new belt. That one will probably be ready to go. The other one, I'm sure we'll have to do a lot of the same stuff. Its pull cord is busted, so we can't even pull it there now. I guess the guy, when Kevin went to look at it, the guy pulled on it and snapped the cord right off. So I think he's got the new pull cord. We just never got around to putting it on. That guy's shop we were working in, he's the one who found me the Oldsmobile. He's actually the guy that gave me that 455 Pontiac motor. He's got quite a few sleds. He seems to know his stuff. Oh, they're all Polaris's. I don't think I got any video of any of his running. If I did, I put it in that one. Put up on Saturday. He likes to play in the wintertime. That's where he takes all his time off. Done much else with the olds. I haven't collected any more parts. Toying with the idea of refinancing the house, but we'll see. I think I'm at a 5% interest rate right now, which is not bad. I can get down to 2.5%, 2 3/4. I just don't want to come up with that refinancing fee. A hard time giving them all that money if it's not going towards the house itself. I know if I do a refinance, it's early enough in the loan, but I still got 27 years to go on the thing. But I'll make that up just in savings. But I'd rather use that money for the Oldsmobile. What's this guy got going on? Is he texting or something? He needs to work on his lane holding abilities. Back over he comes. Those are the drivers you gotta worry for. He's yakking on the cell phone. Those things definitely command your attention when you're driving. I know when I was running, I used to keep a 1 liter bottle of Mountain Dew on the floor in between the seats. And if I spilled that over, if I dumped that, I mean, the lid was on all the time, but if I knocked it over, I was driving too hard. But I'd reach down to grab it to take a swig, and just taking your eyes off the road for just that second, you look up and you're already drifting. Those semis, you got to keep both hands on the wheel and keep your attention focused on what you're doing. None of this texting or yakking on the cell phone or fiddling with the CD player or weekend, Saturday, as long as I'm feeling up to it, I'm going to hit up the Model Railroad show in Monroe. Take you guys along with. I haven't done any of those with this camera, but I think anything with the YouTube yet. So with the Monroe Fairgrounds, I think it costs $8 to get in. If you're in the area, swing on by. Keep an eye out for me. I don't plan to be there all day or anything. We'll just make a pass through, and I'm not planning on purchasing anything. There's a few locomotives I have an eyeball in, but I need to concentrate on bathroom and Oldsmobile. I've been collecting train stuff, and I haven't even really done much with it, so. Just one of those projects that needs to get done eventually. I haven't even touched the Cadillac. So I need to, first of all, fix that window. But to do that, I need a good dry day, and I'd like it to be somewhat warm. So my joints and back don't bend so well when things are cold. Getting older. Goody gumdrops. Well, that gun control issue is really heating up. If you saw the story about the one guy that went in front of some lobby of some sort. He was one of the dads whose kids were killed in the school a few weeks back. He brought up the same point I've been asking. Why do people need high-powered, military-style assault weapons? I say those should be reserved for military and police. There's absolutely no need for a civilian to need something like that. But, of course, one of the die-hard gun enthusiasts, it's my God-given right, it's amendments, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, well, I'm sorry, but if you need something like that, you're an idiot. If you think you need something like that, you're a moron. Sorry if I've offended anybody, but that's my personal stance. A standard rifle, shotgun, even a high-powered handgun, I mean, that's okay. Just a little, geez, what do they put in a standard magazine now? 9, 12 rounds? That's more than enough in a handgun. The only reason you have high-powered assault weapons is to kill people. And let's face it, the only reason guns were invented was to kill people. Just been adapted for hunting for food and whatnot. They are a necessity of war, and war is about killing people. And I, for one, do not agree with killing people. Although, Lord knows, there are some people in this world that need to be killed, but we won't go into that. Now if the truck's finally warming up, or it's probably just me with the chills. 158. Oh, this is Thursday, so we're over on the far side today. A little compressor short cycling, if you can hear it in there. Kevin, the brother, got his little compressor, his baby compressor. Pretty cool. Now he can stop slacking and get to work on that car. I think his is the same, runs off a 110 volt, but his is twice the tank size as mine. Mine's a 30 gallon, his is a 60, so either 26 or 30 gallon, I can't remember. The thing most I hate about being sick is that nasty taste in your mouth. That bitter cotton ball kind of. Brushed my teeth twice already, and it's just in the back of my tongue. I even brushed my tongue, and it's still there. Pull out in front of the T-Ruck. Between the Ford and the Dodge, we'll throw a Chevy in the mix. Perfect. Alrighty. Sure, we'll catch y'all after work. Be good until then. Oh goody, we're back. 10 after 11. Getting the flock out of here. It's kind of warm out there tonight. It's not cold. East not too bad. There goes Northwest Supra something or other. The dude I loaned my GoPro to, and he dropped it. It's okay, he's got his own now. But I give him crap for that. So, got part of my floors inspected. Parts didn't show up till today. They were supposed to have been here yesterday. Of course, I wasn't here yesterday, but everybody else was kind of screwed on their jobs on the airplane, but it happens. Built a plane for a new customer for a leasing agency, and they're getting kind of picky already, but it's their prerogative. We want to do a customer inspection, we call it a shake, under the floors before we put the floors down. And it sounds like they want to do it Monday. Well, they're going to find stuff that they want fixed, which means we'll have to hold off on the installation, which takes me a good, we can do it in 4 hours, but I like getting it started right at the beginning of the shift. And if we have any issues, we've got the second half of the shift to worry about getting those issues fixed. Well, that'll take them a while to go through their inspection, and then it'll take us a while to fix everything that's wrong. They got to come back out and re-inspect. They're probably going to find more stuff. We already know this plane, it did not get as completed out the components from the vendors as the others in the past have been, so there's more work that we have to do already on it. Oh yeah, dude, there he is. Oh well, it is what it is, pays all the same. Tomorrow's Friday. It's looking like we're going to have a lot of work on the weekend, but it's changed a little bit now, so I was thinking about coming in for Saturday, but nope, they got it covered. Goofballs whipping up the right-hand lane here, trying to get ahead of everybody. Exact same thing I just did, only they wait till they way up there and cut across at the last minute. Yeah, nothing exciting to report from work. It was a slow day, just drug on. I mean, we were busy, but it seemed that first 2 hours took forever. Hey Kevin, if you're listening, Waldez wants to get a hold of you and play some guitar. We'll see if he hears that or not. Sounds like he doesn't live too far from you there, Kevin. I was asking where you were and I was describing it, so it's like walking distance. So. Otherwise, a lot of people debating the gun issue at work. It's kind of funny. Sounds like a lot of people are having the same stance as I am. I mean, why do you need all that high-powered assault rifle BS? I don't know. I do not own guns. I'm not against owning them, I just don't want to deal with them. I don't like cleaning them. I don't have a need for one. I don't enjoy going target practicing, target shooting. I don't, it's just not my thing. It's funny, I walk around here with the flannel shirt on and the boots and the jeans and the hat. Oh, you go hunting? No, I've never been hunting. What? Dressed like that? You never hunt? It's just not what I'm into. Yeah, I'm thinking we'll do the train show Saturday. We'll bomb around there for a little bit. Try to remember to take the extra battery with. It'd be kind of nice if the weather's cooperating. Head up into the hills and try to catch a freight up on the main line, up around Index or something. I don't know, we'll see. First we gotta get home and get through tomorrow. Thinking I was going to try to get that Cadillac buttoned up and try to sell it off before I put the frame in the garage, but I think what I'm going to try to do now is get that window closed up, maybe get the door pins replaced, get it back outside, get the trailer back down to Kevin's, and I can get the frame in the garage, and I'll put the Caddy up for sale. I mean, it'd come in handy to get rid of it. Use the cash towards the Oldsmobile, but if it doesn't sell, still have something to enjoy for the time being. I've got a cover for it now too, so we can sit outside, it's a little more protected. On eBay. Settle on a reserve price. See if I can at least get that. Make a few bucks off of her. We'll see. The doors open for quite a while. We pulled one airplane out. One Thompson Airways went outside, and I don't know where it went. Probably up to the other building for its tank flush. And they brought a painted one back in Thompson Airways, and they had the doors open for quite a while. And it's not too bad out there right now, but when you're running around inside with that coat on, it gets cold. It's been worse, but it was pretty chilly in there. They finally closed the doors. And a 60. Super Bowl Sunday's coming up. I'm not watching it. Don't care for football. Have no desire to go watch the game. Big Al, the guy that test drove his Cruise in the parking lot there, he's a big 49ers fan. He's from the Bay Area, so he's going to fly back down, heading out after work Friday, catch the red eye down to San Francisco, hang out with some family and friends down there, watch the game. Says he wants to roll a couple of muni buses and then fly back Sunday evening. early Monday sometime, so. I will stay at home. Goof around at the house. Pray for some drier weather so I can do some stuff outside. Not that I don't have enough to do inside. What you gonna do there, little Geo? Stand on it. Right in front. Could have got in front a little bit before scooting over, but yeah. Couple of goofs on the side of the road there. Tire on the Audi, a little donut on the rear. Yeah, it's almost feeling like spring out there right now. This is probably the, what do they call it, the Chinook breeze coming down from wherever, that warm air blowing through for a little bit. It's not exactly chilly out there. It's not warm, but it feels kind of nice. Temperature you'd expect around late March into April. And we're talking about snow this week, but check the Weather Channel and it was just nothing but rain and warmer temperatures, so there's probably more snow in the upper passes. Next week's going to bring, but check that over the weekend or tonight. I wonder if that white Dodge, is that the one that's a couple doors down from me? Is it white? Doesn't drive it very often anymore, that I've noticed. The sinus thing going on, not feeling too hot in the nose area. Taking some more of that, excuse me, at nighttime sniffle meds. Get a good night's sleep, a little something in my belly. I'm a little hungry right now. I haven't eaten much today. Subway sandwich for tomorrow, but yeah, we'll have to check the old bank account. Another week till payday. can't think of anything else, so I'm going to kick you guys off here, get home, get this into the computer, and take the rest of the night with the computer. Chooch it through the old memory banks there. We'll fire this beast up maybe before work tomorrow if I get up early enough. Otherwise, I'll be putting her up Saturday sometime, Friday evening, Saturday. So we will catch you all probably Saturday at the train show. And you'll have a good one.